The Russo-Ukrainian conflict has shaken the foundations of international peace and security, leaving everyone appalled and fearful about what will happen next. Russia's action in Europe have raised the stakes for everyone involved, including the United States of America. So in this video, we're going to take a look about how Elon Musk will beat Russia and help the world in these uncertain times. In January 2022, Elon Musk's private space exploration company, SpaceX, joined hands with Air Defense for the Air Force. The leading company is collaborating with the United States Air Force. Now you guys must be curious by now, what does a company related to space exploration and flights have to do with the US Air Force? Well, let's talk about the nitty-gritty of this unusual collab pertaining to the terrifying air defense that might just beat Russia. So SpaceX has just signed a contract with the United States Air Force related to the air defense program, which is estimated to cost about $102 million. This is actually the first time we are witnessing such a partnership. I mean, a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one, right? Because through this project, we see that many things that will help flight of people living in war-ravaged areas. In fact, it's a monumental project with a scope beyond what anyone has ever imagined. Alright, so why is this SpaceX and air defense project so crucial to the cause? Well, there are a couple reasons for that too. After winning this US Air Force contract worth more than $102 million, SpaceX is going to carry out various missions. For example, it will help in the quick transportation of the US military cargo. But it doesn't end just there. The company will also provide much needed humanitarian aid, especially in war zones like Ukraine, where the war has destroyed homes and taken thousands of lives. For this purpose, SpaceX will be using a heavy rocket, according to Space News. Okay, let's talk about this project in further detail. So this air defense contract is actually part of an Air Force rocket cargo program. If you don't know about that, this program entails considering the use of large commercial rockets for Department of Defense global logistics, and we are well aware that SpaceX is a worldwide leader in designing and manufacturing heavy reusable rockets. So it's really no surprise that even the US Air Force is eager to work with Elon Musk's company, which is way ahead of any other space company in terms of innovation and sustainable space rockets and aircrafts. As of now, we can't say for sure which spacecraft will be selected to be used for this collaboration rocket cargo program. According to Greg Spangers, the program manager of the rocket cargo program, the Department of Defense is heavily invested in shipping cargo all over the world in order to provide relief and humanitarian assistance. So for that purpose, the Air Force will collect and analyze the environmental data from all over of the SpaceX launches and landings to help with this unique project. Alright, so another point to be noted here is that the Air Force is considering various options for rural landings, since there aren't any commercial spaceports near most of the disaster-struck areas. In order to do that, SpaceX is going to have to demonstrate much of its ingenious technology, so that transporting military cargo, humanitarian aid, and other items on a heavy rocket around the globe is an easier task. So yeah, this contract will be the point-to-point transport to transfer a payload from one part of the world to another. Oh, and the best part is that this is going to be the largest rocket cargo we have ever witnessed. I mean, we know that SpaceX has worked with the United States government, but this project is the first of its kind, and it's going to help many people around the world. Through this alliance, the Air Force Research Laboratory will have access to all of SpaceX data, and it will have the ability to select and evaluate for themselves which space vehicles would be the best fit for the job at hand. Pretty cool, huh? Not only that, but the Air Force is also going to be collecting the essential data every time that SpaceX flies on its important mission. According to Spangers, SpaceX has been using its awesome heavy lift reusable rocket system for a long time now. That includes the Falcon Heavy and the Starship rockets. The latter is a massive stainless steel vessel fitted with the latest technology. So who knows, we might just see it in action during this project where the military cargo and other commodities are transported from one corner to another Earth to another. Furthermore, SpaceX is also going to design the cargo bays that will be needed for this project. According to the contract, these cargo bays will be used for rapid loading and unloading of various cargo that needs to be shuffled around. Click one of the 4 videos on the screen right now.